Idaho's News Channel 7. This is the News at 6.
New evidence is out as the quadruple murder trial against Brian Kohberger approaches. Kohberger is accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in November of 2022.
And court documents reveal what the surviving roommates say they saw before calling 911. And it provides insight into their witness testimonies in front of a grand jury. Our Abby Wilt breaks down the court records for us. Abby, what'd you learn?
Hunter Morgan, recently attorneys have debated exactly what evidence will be allowed in Kohberger's trial when it starts in August. Over the past month, Ada County Judge Stephen Hippler ruled evidence like the surviving roommate's texts, grand jury testimony, and the 911 call will be played for the jury.
These murders, whoever committed them, were brutal and were horrific.
An Ada County judge is allowing newly released graphic evidence to be presented during Brian Kohberger's trial. Kohberger is accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in 2022. The 2 surviving roommates' witness testimony in front of a grand jury will be presented, along with the text between them, revealing what they saw inside the home the morning of the murders.
We're almost there.
The father of Kaylee Gonsalves, one of the victims, says keeping evidence in the case and holding people accountable is the most responsible thing to do to prevent a tragedy like this from happening to another family.
The facts come out and they can either work one way. They can convict you or they can work against you. The fact that they wanted it all out just proves that they have something to hide. So I'm glad that it's all going to make it in there.
Texts between the surviving roommates show at 4 a.m. November 13th, 2022, a roommate, referred to in court documents as DM, heard strange noises and crying coming from a bathroom. That's when she opened her bedroom door and says she saw a man dressed in black wearing a ski mask. She texted her other roommates, but only one of them, referred to as BF, answered. The 2 continued to text until DM left her room and ran to BF's room. On the way, she says she saw Xana Kernodle's body on the floor with, quote, her head toward the wall and her feet toward the door. DM says she thought Kernodle was drunk. The girls testified in front of a grand jury that from 4:30 to 11:50 a.m., they dozed in and out of sleep, texted the victims, and scrolled their phones. DM then called her friend to come over because she says she was scared. The friend brought her boyfriend, referred to in court documents as HJ. The 2 surviving roommates testified they followed HJ up the stairs to the main level of the home. HJ told the girls to, quote, get out and turn around while he went to the kitchen to grab a knife. Before leaving their house, BF and DM saw Kernodle still lying on the floor. The roommates testified HJ met them outside, looking, quote, pale white, and he mentioned someone being unconscious. He told the girls to call 911. Here's a portion of that call.
One of the roommates is passed out, and she was drunk last night and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. She's not waking up.
Less than 2 hours later, students received the U of I vandal alert about a homicide in the area.
Our children will only have justice in that courtroom. It comes down to that courtroom. It doesn't come down to popular opinions and forums and, internet. It's going to come down to that courtroom.
An Ada County Judge Stephen Hippler ruled neighborhood surveillance video of the car, allegedly driven by Kohberger, will also be shown to the jury. That's the map that you're seeing behind me here, where the car was seen on cameras the morning of the murders. Morgan and Hunter.
Just so chilling to hear that 911 call.
Chills.
All right, Abby, thank you. And as we reported earlier,